Hello everyone, Cornelius here bringing you Star Wars Jedi Knight playthrough, Dark Side Edition. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a mid-planet mission and I have a conversation with T7. Mid-planet missions are missions that come in between planets. They are not part of the planet storyline. So I am going to be doing that and talking to T7 and talking to Kira and doing a few other things in this video. This is central to the main plot, however, so I do not recommend skipping it because this is a huge event in the early storyline. Okay, let's see what T7 has to say.
We're good, but unstoppable might be taking it a little too far. Who's Shafu? I hope he went to prison for a long, long time. Scum like that? I would have executed him on the spot. Do you think Shafu had anything to do with Master Zalo's death?
Well, that was lame. Let's see what else he has to say.
Shafu was that Rhodian slaver you told me about. The one who changed his ways and started working for Master Zalo. We're trying to save the galaxy. You can't waste time looking up old friends. Sounds like he was onto something. And someone...
Oops, sorry.
This side project of yours better not get in the way. Understood?
Okay, everyone, I am glad that is over. I do not enjoy talking to T7. Okay, so now we are going to go to an abandoned mining facility to meet up with a general who has defected from the Empire. I have done this before, and it is a very interesting mission. I actually am interested to see how my character will handle it. I don't know yet. I don't remember all the options, so I am actually pretty interested. Sorry for pausing there. I thought that I was going to have a message on the holo terminal to talk first. I'm going to walk to him after a certain point to get a more cinematic feel. I'm going to talk as the character now. I don't like this Kira. Valis over there. He's Or that guy over there. He's not who I thought we'd see.
Greetings. I am Valis. Your quick response is most appreciated. Please forgive the deception. Admiral Hacklin remains Darth Angrel's faithful servant. His name simply made this meeting convenient.
He's a Sith. Kill him!
Now, really? Is that any way to treat your family?
This won't have been a waste of time if I get to kill you.
I thought Jedi were seekers of knowledge. Aren't you the least bit curious what this is about? Your Padawan isn't who you think. She's no Jedi. She's a child of the Emperor, like me. And it's time she returned to our father's warm embrace.
Kira is my Padawan. If that were true, I'd know it.
Deception comes easily to our family. The dark side runs strong in us.
I'm not a Sith. Don't let him turn you against me. We can defeat him. Together.
We have no quarrel, Jedi. Return to your ship and let Kira come home. The Emperor wills it.
The Emperor has no power here. I do.
Your self-delusions are irrelevant. There's no escaping your destiny, Kira. Thanks to your little brush with Darth Angrel, the Emperor knows you're alive, and where to find you. No matter where you go, Father sees you. He sees you right now, and he wants you back.
I'd rather die than see him again.
So be it, sister.
Feel my force.
We will talk about this in the ship, Kira. Sorry, I had to say that. I actually want to do a Skyrim playthrough where I talk as the character and I roleplay as him, because that is what I was best at in roleplay, coming out with words that fit the situation and the character. It's just in a video game, the responses of the characters that I talk to aren't always going to be the best. So, yeah. I mean, I was good at other things too in the roleplay. But I was good at saying things that made sense for the character at the time, even if it wasn't character. Even if I didn't roleplay as a character.
Every time I see you return from a mission, I dread the next.
I should have told you the truth a long time ago. My parents were Sith, but the Emperor isn't my father. Child of the Emperor is just a title. I was taken from my parents when I was a baby. Raised in the Sith Academy with others like Valis. It was brutal.
You've been taught the ways of the dark side.
Sort of. Never been much of a student, and some things I'd rather forget. Every so often, the other children were taken to see our father. They came back different. Nobody ever remembered meeting the Emperor. One day, I realized I couldn't remember anything from the past week. They were doing the same thing to me.
Whatever the Sith did, it's buried in your memories. We have to uncover it.
I've tried. Every time I get close to the memory, it changes. Slithers away. I was still a child then. Small enough to stow away on a supply ship leaving Imperial space. Lived in lots of bad places until I met Master Coix. She brought me to the Jedi. Changed my life.
That stupid old woman brought an enemy into our ranks.
She's not stupid. Maybe I'm not the best Jedi, but I'm no Sith either. I always knew sooner or later I'd have to come clean. Just hoped I could prove myself as a Jedi first. Now the Emperor knows where I am. The Sith will never stop hunting me.
My character was just convinced of her sincerity by that little speech right there, so...
They'll take you over my dead body.
I'm surprised you still talk to me after all this. I'm ready to tell the truth. To Master Kawix, the Jedi Council, everyone. No more secrets. We should probably let the General know he's not getting his Admiral.
I wonder what my character looks like with the dark side now. 'Cause I haven't checked. Yeah, my character is definitely corrupt. That will look really good at a certain point in the playthrough when I need to use it. Alright, here we go. Wait. Oh no, never mind. Okay.
The Admiral was never here, General. This was a trap.
Last. I'm sorry for putting you in harm's way on a lie. It won't happen again. I'm afraid there's more bad news. Your Jedi Masters both missed their last 2 comm checks.
That isn't like Master Kawix. What planet did you send her to?
Tatooine. Master Orgus went to Alderaan. I need you to find out what's happened to them and our weapon labs.
Understood, General. But first, I need to consult with the Jedi Council on an important matter.
More important than saving the galaxy from Darth Angral? I'd like to know what that is.
Sorry, General. Jedi business.
Fine, if that's how you want to play it. Angral's still up there. May the Force be with us all. Barsuthra out.
Let's get this over with. Master Kawix and Orgus need our help. I'll be meditating in my quarters. Let me know when we're at Tython.
I think that Zalek sees the other side of himself in Kira. He sees that he is the opposite of her. I really hate that I chose Zalek as the name. It is so lame. But I think that he sees her as not the other side of the coin, but a reflection of what he is stronger than him, and he's holding on to it in a way, because he is aware that he is not the perfect Jedi, that he, I don't know, I guess he sees her as something of a kindred spirit, but he also sees her as someone who resisted what he would not. Like, subconsciously he knows that he is not a Jedi, not a real Jedi, and that Kira is the opposite of him, and that she is a Sith who chose to be a Jedi. He is a Jedi who's chosen the dark path. Not the dark side itself, because he uses the light, but he also draws from the dark sometimes, to be honest. I mean, his emotions get the best of him sometimes, kind of like Anakin, except with better acting. Because let's face it, Hayden Christensen is a shit actor. I mean, Jumper, he is wooden all the time, and he was wooden in Star Wars. And then the way they wrote him, how it was horrific.
Master Satele, my mission has become more complicated. Masters Orgus and Kawix have disappeared. I'm headed for Tatooine and Alderaan to find them. But first, my Padawan has something important to tell you. Kira?
I was born on Dromund Kaas. My parents were Sith. Ooh, much easier the second time. There's more, obviously.
I should hope so. Give me time to assemble the council. Most of us are still off-world.
And then my master convinced me to come here and tell you. That's pretty much everything.
We've heard rumors about these children of the Emperor before, but this finally confirms their existence.
Troubling that we never sensed the truth about Kira, and Master Kawix brought her to us.
That makes her especially dangerous. She can't be allowed to remain free.
Kira's master should have a voice in this. What do you recommend?
I brought her to you because I wasn't sure what to do.
Our path is clear. The girl is dangerous. She lied to us.
Okay, I'm going to admit that was a bad decision. It was not in character.
Master Satil, my mission has become more complicated. Masters Orgus and
I should hope. And then my master convinced me to come here and tell you. That's pretty much everything.
We've heard rumors about these children of the Emperor before, but this finally confirms their existence.
Troubling that we never sensed the truth about Kira, and Master Kuix brought her to us.
That makes her especially dangerous. She can't be allowed to remain free.
Kira's master should have a voice in this. What do you recommend?
The situation doesn't require a reaction. I just thought you should know the truth.
And now that we know, we can't ignore the threat she represents to our entire order. To allow her to remain a Padawan, become a Jedi Knight, it's inconceivable.
Is it? Did we not first learn of the children of the Emperor from a Sith turned to the light?
Master Braga speaks the truth. No one is beyond redemption.
It was natural for you to fear our reaction, considering your upbringing. What's important now is that you leave your past behind and devote yourself to the Jedi. Can you do that?
I've been trying to ever since Master Kuix found me.
Kira's a good Padawan. I trust her with my life.
There you have it. I need no further proof of Kira's loyalty.
Agreed. And I believe the best course of action is to leave Kira where she is.
This is a mistake. If Master Kuix were here, she'd tell you the same.
Until she returns, this council's ruling stands. Kira is safest in your care.
I appreciate you giving her another chance.
I promise I'll make you all proud. Even you, Master Caden.
You did well bringing this to us, but you should return to your mission. May the Force be with you on Tatooine and Alderaan.
Should probably get moving. Galaxy in peril and all that.
Here are 18 minutes into the video, and I am still unsure as to whether that was the right decision to make for my character. The decision I made regarding shagging, or no, the decision I made regarding how I treated Kira and how trustful I was of her. I'd like to imagine that my character would see some similarities between himself and Kira, and he would, you know.
Don't think I didn't notice the risk you took by standing up for me. I never felt this close to Master Kuix. Your support was special.
Anytime. I'm just glad we're staying a team.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Ready to go whenever you are, Master. Ever wonder who you'd be if the Jedi hadn't taken you in?
Some days, I don't feel like a Jedi at all.
Been there, still going. Every day. I should be dead or worse 1,000 times over. The first months after I escaped Korriban? Exciting. Not easy staying alive when you're a 10-year-old Sith fugitive. No friends, no food, no home.
Leaving Korriban sounds hard enough. How'd you manage that?
Helps if you're small. A head for Imperial transport schedules doesn't hurt. One day, a big freighter dropped off slaves and left with a stowaway. Jumped ship on Nar Shaddaa. Spent 8 years sleeping in alleys. Good times. Finally got caught stealing a starship hyperdrive. Should have seen Master Kowick's face.
Hyperdrives aren't much good without a starship.
Flying's hard. Taking stuff apart and selling it, easy. Still remember when Master Kowick realized I was force sensitive and asked me to be her Padawan. It was weird. Nobody ever gave me a choice before. Still getting used to that.
If the Empire conquers the galaxy, freedom will be the first casualty.
Along with Phaseball Mom and sweet flatcakes. I get it. Point is, I know what I'd be if I weren't a Jedi. And I'm never going back. You're not like most Jedi. That's a compliment. No offense to the Council, but if I stood around moralizing all day, I'd need a padded zero-G cell.
That's why you and I get along. We're not afraid of diving into trouble.
Trouble's only a problem if you can't handle it. Jedi need to get out more. Using the Force, it's fun. Mind and body supercharged, everything's more intense.
What about something that's already intense? Kiss, for instance.
Some experiences are downright explosive, if you do them right. Should probably get moving. Galaxy in peril and all that.
I think that Zalek, he knows that he has feelings for her, and he's like finally, I don't know, just forget what I just said because I have no idea.
That whole Jedi aren't allowed to feel emotions rule, I don't get it. Sure, anger's bad. Why cross off everything else? Anyone tell the troops they can't enjoy shore leave? Would we have a government if senators couldn't throw wild parties?
They almost treat us like children.
Pretty far past almost, don't you think? We're expected to throw ourselves into the fire? Fine, let us off the leash. No reason we can't live it up a little before we die.
So shut up and start living. What do you know? The galaxy didn't end.
We'll try harder next time. To be continued, tough guy.
Okay, everyone, I am pretty sure that that is it for today. I'm going to go and see if T7 has anything more to say. God forbid. And if he doesn't, and he does not, that is a wrap. Good luck, everyone. Have fun. I will be back in a bit to bring you... I think I'm going to go to Tatooine first. Yeah, I'm going Tatooine first. Alright, everyone, Tatooine is next. I will be bringing you that, and goodbye.